I have 1 hour to live. I have 60 minutes left. Can we get a timer or something? There we go. Thank you. I really have had a full life. I've loved and I've lost. Bet more losses than loved. Ate some great Chinese food. Hope you don't mind if I smoke. I know, it shortens my lifespan. What? How you doing? You know? Work okay? I would love to have some kids. Not really, but I have a cat. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. I do not envy you sitting there watching this. This is taking forever. If you don't mind, I think I might speed things up. You know, like a couple minutes. Because you don't want to waste an entire hour of your life watching the last one of mine. So let's just do a little... I really think it came together probably in the last 30 minutes of the movie. But Waterworld, well, overall, it's a great film. Why don't people like this movie? Still boggles my mind. I own it on VHS. I don't know why I don't own it on DVD. I probably should. And in Waterworld, really, I think it's kind of the last bastion of decent films because it was right before everyone was using CG. And they want to remake John Carpenter's The Thing. Have you seen that movie? You have to. It is so good. And they're talking about remaking it. It's going to be a CG fest. Just everything's... How much time do we have? Excuse me. If you go back to the original punk bands, like The Clash, Black Flag, Dead Kennedys, punk bands, there were guys that like mowed your lawn, delivered your pizza. You know, like they're the ones who just they didn't give a shit because no one gave a shit about them. What did I say? I can't really read it because the numbers are backward. I still live at home with my parents. Screw you. I don't have much money. I'm an actor. We don't get paid. My mother, bless her heart, is a very sweet lady. And I really like talking to her. And she went to the Michigan State Fair Sunday with my father. And what she was telling me about it was very depressing. Because I remember going to the state fair as a child years ago. And lots of animals. They had this arts and crafts place where you could look at the new Statue of Liberty done in macaroni and cheese, and that was always kind of interesting. Where they used to have about 300 crazy rabbits, they now have like 50. She was saying, but they did have a giant sea tortoise. They can live for 600 years. Can you imagine that? 600 years. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Sea turtle. Probably never had much pizza as I did. Because the Transformers, robot gets hit with a laser, it's a robot, he's okay. But in Mask, it's people inside these robot cars and whatnot. So if they get hit with a laser, this person might die. That's pretty deep, you know. When you have like G.I. Joes, love G.I. Joes, really cool toys. But the cartoon show, they'd shoot lasers and like like a bat would die. A bat was the Cobra Commander's legion of robots. They might blow up. Again, no one was ever hurt. In a comic book, some people died. The toys just not as fun as they used to be. Like I remember the Nerf guns. Now, what do you have? You have giant Hulk hands. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to live through the zombie apocalypse. So I remember watching the original Night of the Living Dead when I was 8 years old. I used to play it during Halloween, and just the utter fear there was to it. And people would, board themselves in houses, and they'd get their rifle or something. They'd have, oh no, we only have 12 bullets. I'm going to fend off these 100 or so zombies. And there'd be tension inside because the people are turning against each other. And there's tension outside because there's people that aren't people anymore. They're just walking corpses that want to eat them. This is kind of ironic right now, but I want survival. Because right now we're just kind of going on like a living death type of thing. Gotta pay rent. Gotta pay for gas. Gotta buy bad fast food. When you have a zombie apocalypse, it's all on the table. If you could only eat one meal. No. Okay, yeah. So for the rest of your life, you can only eat Chinese food or pizza. Now mind you can have any sort of Chinese food you want, be it egg drop soup or General Tso's chicken or sweet and sour chicken, anything you want. And pizza is the same thing. Also include bread, cheesy bread or whatever. I guess I can. No, I'm not giving you salads. I'm not giving you salads. Only pizza and bread. Any sort of toppings you want, but you can't I'm of a topping of a cheeseburger. That's cheating. Just pizza or Chinese food. What would you do? Thinking about regret. What do I truly regret in my life? Because I don't have much more time to regret it, so I might as well regret it now. Because you still have a choice. Anywhere you wanted to go. Any plan? You want to go to space? Do you want to backpack across Europe? Did you want to tell that person that you love them, but you never had a chance or the courage to do so? What would you do over?